Thanks. Today I'm feeling for a really nice 5 element flow practice. So we'll take it nice and easy. We'll do a little bit of mobilization, a little bit of a warm up to start off with, and then just going through the 5 elements, the Qigong flow, really paying attention to breath, breathing light, breathing effortlessly, calmly, softly, finding your standing position. Taking your feet shoulder width apart. And let's start off with a little bit of spinal cord breathing. So hips glide back a little bit more bend in the knees, extending and expanding, and then curling up into a little ball. I'll show you from the side, tucking the pelvis underneath. Here extending. What I'd like you to do here is just keep the neck long rather than look up here, and think about extending the upper back. So opening up the chest, extending the upper back, and then keeping the neck long, and then curling, squeezing the glutes, opening, breathing in, just soft breath, breathing out. Never forcing, never pushing anything. Going at your own pace, and on the next breath in, just rotate to one side, opening up that side, and then breath out, rotate back down the center, and then opposite side. Creating a space in the rib cage, feeling the ribs expand. See if one side feels different to the other, may do. Keep going side to side for a moment. And then we'll do one more each side. And one for look down the middle. Just taking a moment when you've done that to stand, maybe have a little shake. Letting the breath settle. And then coming slightly wider than hip width. We're going about shoulder and a half width apart. And then you're going to just come down, resting on the thighs, not putting loads of pressure on the knees, not putting lots of pressure through the thighs, just resting on the thighs and getting a nice long back. I'll show you the back from the side so you can see we have that nice long spine here, and I'll show you the movement from the side so you can see that I will look, and we're just going to slowly look over the shoulder, not forcing anything, and then you're going to come back to center, and then you're going to look over the other shoulder slowly and come back to center. The hips, if you just watch for a second, watch front, the hips don't move, so we're not getting this rotation through the hip like this. And if I'm mirroring you, if I'm looking over, if you just keep watching for a second, if you're looking over your left shoulder, you can use that right arm just to help that. So you just straighten out that right arm, and then you look, and then you come back to center. If you're looking over the right shoulder, notice this hip doesn't move. So you'll feel that rotation through the spine. Again, it's really important that we don't force or strain. It's not how far can I look behind. It's just getting that rotation through the spine. Just go nice and slow. Just have a sneaky peek over your shoulders. We're not hunched up here, but we're not locked. We're not rigid with the shoulders. They're not locked back and down. And once you've got the movement going, you can breathe in as you come to center, and then just breathe out as you're looking behind. Just a nice, soft, easy, perhaps extended exhale, and it's all through the nose. Breathe in, breathe out. Just following your own breath, just one more on each side. Coming back to center, and then just slowly, no rush, just coming up to standing. Then you can walk your feet a little bit back, so we can become shoulder width apart, and then just gently move into knocking on the door of life. So we've just done a little bit more spine rotation. See if this feels a little bit freer as well now. Remembering to keep grounded and connected to the ground through the lower body, and lifted through the crown to the sky, so we keep that spine lengthened as well, so lengthened and rotating. And you don't have to look too far to the sides either. Don't over rotate. And then when you're ready, I'd like you to take a slightly fuller breath in through the nose, and on a nice long exhale, move into water waves. And just breathe easy. And then slow it down. And let's do a little bit dog wags the tail. So A little bit of bend in the knees. Start shifting side to side with the hips. Remember, we're not dropping the hips side to side like this. You're shifting the weight side to side, and then you just free up. Oh, and there's a nice crack through my neck straight away. Free up the upper body. So it's the idea of the spine moving laterally side to side. So you'll feel the rib cage dropping down each side when you shift. It's like the lower body's going first and then the upper body follows. Take it nice and easy. Really free up that spine. So you really want to get a spine wave. Make sure you get movement through the whole spine and not just the head, because what can happen is you can just move the torso and then the head's doing this. We want that movement through the whole spine, no matter how small. It can be really small movement. So it's not just about shaking your head side to side. It's all about getting some movement, nourishing the spine, energizing the spine. Good. And then slowing it down. Just before we move into the 5 element, let's do a little bit of balance. It's quite nice just to get our balance working first thing in the morning. We'll do balance on your left leg. Bring up your right knee and right elbow. And then swap sides. Slowly place down, balance. And then slowly place down. If this is a real challenge for you, if you're having any pain in the ankle or anything, then just balance and just peel the heel. So I'm just peeling the heel. I've still got the ball of the foot connected. Balance, just peel that heel off the ground. So I've still got that ball of the right foot connected there. Balance. If it's all good, you just lift. And when you lift that knee, keep the back long, keep the lower back long, keep the spine long as well. So we're not hunching up. So keep tall, keep nice and long through the spine. And breathing. Keep breathing. Couple more. And then take a rest. And then a little bit of a shake. Whatever you feel you need. So you might want a gentle shake, or you might want to maybe use the heels just to tap into the ground a bit. But the idea is just to get that whole body shaking and vibrating. And also through sound, so taking a fuller breath in through the nose. Just sighing out, humming out whatever sound feels good for you this morning. Shaking the wrists. And then really gradually go half speed. That feels good on my calves, having done a few miles this weekend in preparation for Costa Brava. And then slow it down and just balance. Let the breath calm. Just notice the breath naturally flowing in and out through the nose, soft, light and effortless. And then just stepping the feet together for a moment. Finding your balance. Stepping out to shoulder width apart. Opening the flow. Breath in, breath out. So really go with the breath. Breath guides the movement. That breath as you breathe in extends the spine. And then just naturally breathe out, soften the body. Moving at your own pace, breathing in your own effortless, comfortable rhythm. One more. And then just taking a moment moving into the first element, the metal element. Buddha holds up the earth. Breath in. And breath out. Continuous movement, continuous flowing movement. No start, no stop. Full body movement. Taking a rest for a moment. And then moving into the fountain, water element. Breath in, breath out. One more. Let's come into rest. Tree sways in the wind. Keep the flowing movement with this as well. So it's working on strength and flexibility. So making sure that you combine the two. Breath in, and then that little bit of lull at the top of the breath, breath out, but no stopping, no pausing, no holding. And then when you're ready, just taking a rest. Moving into cloudy hands, or move hands like clouds. Again, really working on that flow of movement. Moving the center, moving the waist, and then the upper body is following that movement. Breath is just easy, just naturally in and out through the nose. Shoulders staying over the hips. Get that flow through the arms, get that fluidity through the shoulders, the movement through the shoulders, through the elbows, through the wrists and through the fingers. Tall, keep tall through the spine. top hand comes across the chest in front of the heart, across the heart center. Focusing on enjoyment. So that inner smile, relaxed face. Remembering perhaps a joyous moment. And when you are ready, just taking a moment, taking a rest. Final element, earth element. Pebble in the pond. Hinging the hips slightly back, reaching forwards, not overreaching forwards. Breath out. Breath in, stand tall, gather that energy in, breath out. Focusing on centering and grounding. Taking a rest. Pulling down the heavens. Breath in. Expanding. Breath out. Concluding with a little bit of bamboo in the winds, interlocking the thumb, bamboo in the wind, interlock the thumb, bringing the feet together. Just closing your eyes if that feels comfortable and allowing your body to just rock and sway, spiral. Tuning in with the breath, that light, soft, effortless breath in and out through the nose. just in your own time, taking a fuller breath through the nose, a calm breath in, opening up your eyes, stepping out, giving yourself a light brush down, brushing up the arms and down the arms, brushing around the belly and down the back and side of the legs, coming up the inside of the legs, giving your belly a little rub. Fantastic, a really nice way to start the day, hopefully. Great, thank you for joining. I hope you got something out of that, and I will see you on Thursday for a little bit more movement and breath. Have a great day, take care.
Thank you. Bye.
See you, bye, bye-bye.